Hi, I'm Natalie Lamb, and I'm bringing parenting classes to the village, and I'm very excited about it. Having worked as a counsellor since I was 19, um, mostly always to do with children and families and people in homes. And what I've come to see is so much how the impact of parenting follows people through their whole lives. And I've come to understand just how incredibly important it is to do the right thing with our children, to bring them up to be capable, caring, compassionate, creative, and magnanimous human beings who make a difference on earth. For me, I didn't just want a child who could be happy in himself but not care about anybody else. And I didn't want a child who was so clever that he could use his intelligence to put down others. I wanted children in the world who were truly their own individual people, but also extremely responsible and with deep integrity, that lived their lives according to their truth, but with the utmost respect for other people. And so to be able to bring this to everybody is very exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to be able to work with you. So who are the people who I feel that this course is for? Firstly, I think that at times we go through challenges in our lives, and maybe there's divorce or illness or issues within the school that affect who we are, and I kind of find that in those times I just can't be present to what's going on, and I can't be an effective parent. And in those moments I flip back into being the parent how my parents treated me, the past programmed parent, rather than sort of a reactive parent, rather than a procreative parent who does the right thing. And so this course helps those sorts of people to be able to stabilize you in knowing what to do, what to say, and how to be through the challenging situations, so that you can do it with more ease and more authenticity, and that it flows freely, that you can do the right thing as a parent, even though life around you, whether you're moving or whatever's going on, it would really help you for those who are going through a more sort of traumatic or stressful time. And then the other thing it would help are the kind of obvious issues of children who have issues, whether they because of a challenge in birth, or because they were traumatized as a child, or they've been through the care system, or they've been adopted. This course would really help you with being able to handle the various issues and complications that come with that, learning how to communicate with them, learning how to hear their emotions, while also limiting bad behavior so that they can relate with more effectivity. And then we have a scale that I see from a kind of passive parent or the passive side to an aggressive side. So on the one hand, we might have more aggressive, authoritarian parents who are very strong, very ruthless in how they parent and what they do. This course would really help you to be able to understand the other side of it and find more creative, dynamic ways of parenting that it would allow your children to blossom in their strengths rather than using punishment. So this looks for alternative ways to discipline a child rather than putting them down and ruling with a hard iron fist. It also helps with children who are extremely challenging and aggressive. If you have a child who has issues at home with their siblings and has high voltage of sibling rivalry, as well as within friendship circles and at school, this really helps you to be able to manage their behavior, find ways to bring out positive, rewarding behavior, and as well as find healthier ways for them to express themselves, so that they're not taking it out on each other, but they're owning and authentically finding ways to deal with problems, to solve them in a way that creates a win-win situation for all, rather than a dominant way that they only get what they want by violating other people. On the other side of that, the passive side, is where we have children who've lost their self-esteem, who have who find that they have no self-worth, very few friends, they can't communicate, and they've gone into a shell within themselves. If you have a child like this course would help you to be able to bring out the strengths of your child in a healthy, loving way, in a way that would really bring to the fore their gifts, and it would be able to help your child to blossom in a way that isn't controlling or smothering or forcing the child to become who you think they should be, which often makes them shrivel up even more. So this course will help you over the 12 weeks to be able to bring out the best in your children and to hear what their feelings are, so that they don't need to hide them behind a closed shell. This also helps the parents who were not necessarily parented in a beautiful, effective, kind way, and they've lost their voice. They don't know what to say, and they don't know when a child is being aggressive, challenging, rude. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know what to do to prevent it. They've lost their voice and find that they're stressed, overwhelmed, and depressed, and just don't have the ability to step forward and claim a space that is right for them, that is harmonious, happy, and welcoming, because they've just lost all their energy and gone into a really passive state. I'm just checking my little notes. Okay, so there are two other things that, or two other types of people that this course would help with, is kind of in the middle range of the passive and the more full-on side of aggression, is where people have gone numb and you find that you're just living your life in a habitual way, that is average, boring, mundane, and you just wake up and everything is just like clockwork. There's no energy, there's no drive, and you feel this kind of apathy that life has just got overwhelming and too much. And this course would help you to be able to relate to your kids through this sort of energy, as well as bring life force back into the home so that you can create inspiration, delight, and great memories again, even though you might be going through a space that is harder, whether it's because of the recession or because of issues that are happening. But it helps you break out of, gives you kind of the inertia or the momentum to break you out of the boring, mundane living, that the psychical life that just goes on and on, that we've gone through this winter with closed doors and darkness. It will help you to bring more light and expression and joy into the family. And alongside that, this course is specifically for people who want to bring children into the world who are going to make a beautiful difference on the planet. This course is about bringing, awakening your own dreams of who you want to become as a parent, as well as who do you want your children to become, and how do you want to parent them in order to enable them to have the skills to be able to create the best life possible. I have a deep belief within me that each of us can live our highest and most beautiful potential, and often our parenting cuts aspects of us off, or holds us back, or forces us to go into directions that don't honor our souls but are projections of what our parents wish they could have done or felt that we should do. And this course really gets you to the place that you honor yourself and your own dream, and you honor your child's dream, and you support them to achieve and fulfill their own dream for themselves, while you are fulfilling your own dream and not living through your children. That you are there as a co-creation, allowing them to blossom, to fertilize them into unfolding into the magical being that they can become. So if any of this interests you and you feel that I've called your name as a parent who might benefit from this course, please, just below here, will you fill in your name and details? And over the next few days, I'm going to be recording a few videos for you that even before the course starts on the 28th of February, you can start putting into practice a few things that will uplift your children, uplift you, and start bringing some beauty and joy into your relationship with your kids. And if you're ready to sign up right now and you are eager and excited to be able to begin the journey with me over the next 12 weeks in creating you into the best parent that you can become, please sign up below. There are 3 different investments that you can make, either just for the course, or you can sign up to be able to work individually with me, so that while you're doing the course you can get personalized attention, as well as for more challenging families where you've just kind of lost the plot. I'm available to be able to do deep intensive work with your whole family to be able to transform it into the family you've always dreamed of. So much love to you, and I look forward to communicating with you. So first things first, just go below, put your name and email address there so I can send you videos over the next few weeks on helping you to become the best parent that you can and fill your life with love and joy. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the 28th of February.